All right, y'all, before we get started with today's video, I told you we have some fun things coming from Yeoman Law, and we have it. All right, so the code Dedrick10 is now active. It is set up once you compile a total of $84.99 or more, you would get a free 10 ml of your choosing. All right, so no matter what it is, you could compile full bottles, you could compile 30 mls, discovery sets, whatever gets you to that total of $84.99, you will get a free 10 ml sample of your choosing. All you have to do is put in the code Dedrick10. Now, you gotta hit the link. Hit the link in my description, all right? Once you hit that link, it'll take you straight to the 10 ml because the 10 ml is not available for purchase with Yeoman Law, all right? So you gotta hit the link, go do your shopping, and then put in Dedrick10, and you can get that free 10 ml, and you will see it as you check out. All right, so more to come from Yeoman Law. This is an incredible house with some incredible fragrances, and we're getting ready to talk about some more today. All right, y'all enjoy, man. Get those free 10 ml sample of things that you are looking forward to seeing, you know, what they're all about. All right, let's get to today's video. YouTube, what's going on? YouTube, what is going on? What is happening, man? Of course, it's your guy, one more time, DEDRICKHJR, and I'm back with another fragrance video. Smell good, family. Hopefully everyone is doing well, doing great, doing fantastic. Positive energy, positive vibes. Y'all know how we rock out here in this channel, man. Positive vibes only. All right, so today, Smell Good family, we are back with fall recommendations from the inspired world, from the clone world, from whatever world you want to call it. That's what we are here today, and I have 7 fragrances here today. I've mixed them up. You know, we got some masculine stuff, we got some sweet stuff, some floral stuff. We got a good mix up here of recommendations where you're trying to save some money, man. Bang for your buck. And these fragrances range anywhere from $20 up to in the 80s. All right, so it's from 20 to 80s, but there's some good deals associated with some of the higher priced fragrances. But I always, well, as of lately, I've been saying the experience of what I get versus the price that I pay means more to me. The experience that I get versus the price I pay it has much more meaning to me. But these are inspired takes. They're really good. Let's go ahead and tap into it. 7 fall fragrance clones for 2024. All right, up first, one of my favorites inspired takes on a fragrance that I've ever come across, and this one is really, really good, from the house of Maison Alhambra. All right, we have Kismet. We have Kismet, and what is Kismet going after? It is going after Yves Saint Laurent's tuxedo, okay? And this is really, really close, man. The resinous, you got the patchouli in here, some woods in here, very masculine, upscale, very mature. This one is really, really good. It's super close to the original. When I say close, I'm gonna say in the 90th percentile. Again, throughout this video, hopefully I'll only say this once, but I'll never recommend an inspired take over the OG. I just personally won't do that, but that does not mean that these fragrances do not hold their own up against those OGs and separate from all of that. These are just really good and they smell amazing. And this one is really affordable. You can get this between that $20 and that $35 range on various different discounters. But if you're into the tuxedo DNA, you want something that's not playful, a little bit more masculine, a little bit more mature. It really captures the essence of the great DNA of tuxedo, where here you go. Really enjoyed this. When I first got it, I wore it out. And there's quite a few takes on the YSL tuxedo DNA out there, but this is one of the best, hands down. From the house of Maison Alhambra, we have Kismet, another inspired take on YSL tuxedo. All right, up next, this is up there with one of the better rose inspired, one of the best rose inspired fragrances that I've ever come across, and this was something I just didn't know was a thing. From the house of Armaf, we have Club de Nuit Intense for women. Club de Nuit Intense Woman. All right, so what is this a take on? This is a take on Tom Ford's Noir de Noir. And I got a shout out my guy Gold Smell Goods for bringing this to my attention. I knew this was out there. but I didn't hear any commentary on it. I saw it pass it by. It said for women, so I thought it was being, you know, marketed towards that. But along my journey, I've learned that, you know, putting a label on the fragrance, male or female, I just think that's old news. Everything really is available to all of us. It's just a matter if we like it or not. And I love this. And the rose and the patchouli and the spices in here is beautiful. You get a more powdery, fresh rose in here, accompanied by some darker patchoulis and some woods and some spices. And this is super close, super close. And it's matured over time. All the fragrances that we were talking about today have matured and really blossomed. You know, like I've said before, most of these inspired takes and clone fragrances, they're made on the spot and they're shipped out for us consumers to purchase. Well, you know, fragrances that are OGs, they are made and they sit. Most of them, a lot of them, they sit, they macerate, they get themselves together, and then they go out for the world to take part in. Clone fragrances, inspired take fragrances, they often just get it together and get it out because the demand is so high. But this one has sat for about a year and a half since I've had it, and it's gotten that much better. Very powerful performer. Rose is the dominant note here, but it's a dark rose, and it's very close to Noir de Noir, around that 90-95% range for sure. This is a fan favorite too. I've worn this to the office during the fall and the winter months, and I received compliments from the ladies. They want to know what I was wearing. I was never told that I smelled like a woman in any way, shape, or form. But again, if you're on the more powdery rose side, darker presentation in this fragrance with the patchouli and the woods and the spices, here you go. Great price. You get on Amazon for like $20, $25 right now. This is a really, really good one from the house of Armaf. We have Club de Nuit Intense Woman. Club de Nuit Intense Woman. This stuff is good, y'all. Don't sleep on that woman part, fellas. If you love rose, don't sleep. I'm not gonna steer you in the wrong direction, all right? Up next from my friends over at Homme and Leo, we have Addiction. Addiction. This seems to be a fan favorite from a lot of you out there. This is an inspired take on Initio's Narcotic Delight. And I said it in a dedicated video that I prefer this over the Narcotic Delight. Why is that? I get more of that cherry representation in this fragrance up top. This is sweet. This is bold. It is very, very good, man. It lines up really, really well against the original, and Homme and Leo do extrait de parfum work, meaning the oil concentration in these fragrances are heavy. The base in these fragrances are heavy. You get a cloud around you that is going to be sustainable throughout your day. What am I saying? Performance monster, beast mode. That's what I'm saying. So this stuff is very close to Narcotic Delight. Narcotic Delight, it's good. It didn't wow me. It didn't push me to want to get a full bottle. But when I smelled the take from Homme and Leo, I said, oh yeah, this is exactly what I was hoping for, what Narcotic Delight would have been. So I'm good with this one. This is one I will be wearing throughout the fall and throughout the winter. It's a very nice blend of sweet and spices and just really, really good stuff. So I can appreciate this. Use my code DEDRICK10 over at Homme and Leo. When you spend up to $80, you can get a free 10 ml. That's even with if you order some discovery sets or whatever your package and bundle is going to be. And they offer good deals and good bundles and good experiences outside of just a single solo bottle. So check them out. I have them down in the description. Hit the link, see what you can, see what you're interested in. And if you want to tack on that free 10 ml using my code DEDRICK10, it'll allow you to continue to experience the house of Homme and Leo, who do incredible work. But again, from the house of Homme and Leo, we have Addiction. This is a winner, y'all. This is a winner. Very sexy, date night approved type stuff, all right? Up next, one of the best discoveries of the year for me. One of my favorite fragrances that I've worn this year for me. From the house of Dumont, we have Nitro Pour Homme Intense. I love this bottle. All black. The tassel is all black as well. This stuff is fire, man. What is this to take on? This is a take of my favorite. Creed Aventus, but this has plum and cinnamon and booze, a boozy rum in here that complements the DNA of Aventus. That added dark fruity texture in here, slightly boozy effect to this fragrance as well. and that sweet and spicy tones from the cinnamon. So the plum replaces the pineapple, but you do still get your masculine effects from this fragrance, but it's definitely taken over from the added additions of, like I said before, plum, cinnamon, and booze. This is a great, great, great fragrance for a hell of a price you can get this for. And it's definitely, Aventus is definitely detectable in this fragrance. Of course it is. It is an inspired take on it. But as you wear it throughout the day, I'm telling you, man, this fragrance can create another type of vibe. So if you're into Aventus, or even if you're not into Aventus and you want a different take and a different play on it, check this one out. This is really, really good. I think it's good year round, but I know that in the cooler months that this one is going to shine. From the house of Dumont, we have Nitro pour Homme Intense. This is a really good one, and I highly recommend it for all my Aventus lovers out there. All right, up next, another one from the house of Dumont. We have borouj silage. Borouj silage. I love these bottles, and I love this line from Dumont because this is the more elevated line, which they use more quality oils and quality atomizers and everything. And this is a fire take on Killian's Angel Share. This is another one that is infused with plum, dark fruits into the Angel Share space. And I have a couple of Angel Share clones, and I don't wear them anymore. I'm thinking about blessing some of my good folks with those, but this one right here, I'm definitely keeping. Why is that? Because I'm a fan of plum, and you can smell the difference of like this dark fruit that's infused into the already popular DNA of Angel Share. Probably the most popular DNA right now is Killian's Angel Share. It's everywhere. The inspired takes and the clones, they're everywhere. But this is a really, really good one. And borouj silage gives you quality. It gives you an experience of, considering not even seeing, or adding a bottle of Killian's Angel Share. And this atomizer, look at this pressurized atomizer off screen, man. That's what I'm talking about. Immediately, man, I smelled that plum interacting with that Angel Share DNA. And this one here, man, it's a little bit more fresher. This one isn't heavy. It's not doesn't have like massive depth to the fragrance, but it's right where it's supposed to be. It's not light, it's not airy, it's just a bit fresher than the original DNA of Killian's Angel Share. But a really, really good one, performs all day long. Angel Share infused with dark plum. Come on, man. Come on, check it out. My good friends over at I'm tripping right now. But my good friends sent this over my way, and this one is a real good one for sure. From the house of borouj, we have borouj silage. All right, up next from the house of Paris Corner, from the Emir line, all right, we have Vertex. Vertex is a very solid take on Rose Dove's Apex, the EDP, all right. And this one, pineapple, woods, musk, spices. I remember when I first got this, I wore this like back-to-back weeks because I was just really loving that blend of fruitiness with woods and just how it just really turned into like a masculine force. And I can appreciate that. And I've smelled the original Apex EDP and the parfum, and they're really, really good. And I hope to add the parfum to my collection at some point. We'll see how that goes, but at some point I would like to add that. But this one is holding me over. I wore this quite a bit last fall and last winter. When I got it in around November, so I've had it about a year, but it's continued to macerate over time. The woods really come out more in this fragrance, and it's got a little bit more darker as well, but I love that fruity opening like in the initial blast. So really good stuff here, very affordable fragrance, and it leans more masculine, not unisex. It's not going to be for everybody, but all my masculine lovers out there looking for something a little bit more heavier on the woods, a little bit more darker, some spicy elements as well. Check this one out for an affordable price. From the house of Paris Corner, from the Emir line, we have Vertex. Okay, Vertex. All right, last but not least, one more time from my friends over at Yom and Lail. This one is fantastic. It's a great take off of Jadoob from Mind Games, but this one it's stellar, man, and I definitely really appreciate what this fragrance has to offer. Now this one is really pomegranate and rose, and it's fruity, has a little bit of a spice to it as well. That floral concept with the rose and the pomegranate really playing off each other back to back, ping-ponging off each other are really good. I super duper appreciate this fragrance for what it is. Now, Jadoob the original, like I said, I'll never ever recommend an inspired take over the original, but this is really close. This one is a little bit brighter, a little bit more brighter, so almost like a fresher take on Jadoob. But I tell you what, it's one that a lot of people are going to like. It almost has that mass appealing angle. Has that mass appealing angle, but it's really good. So I've worn this 2 times already to the office, lasts all day long, really performs really well on skin and definitely off clothes. But this is kind of like a tone, kind of switch it up a little bit. So something that has some richness and some depth to it as well. But I definitely appreciate how that pomegranate and that rose really are playing off each other. Really sexy stuff. It's good. A lot of people love Jadoob in the community, a lot of people, but Mind Games is expensive. You're talking $300–400 for a fragrance, and Homme has you covered with exceptional quality. And I don't think there's another Jadoob spinoff out there. I haven't seen one, or another Narcotic Delight spinoff, so I haven't seen it. So again, use my code DEDRICK10, get you a free 10 ml of your choice once you spend up around, I think it's $84.99 or $79.99. I have it down below, but you can get yourself a free 10 ml and continue your discovery with the house of Homme and Leo. High quality stuff, extrait de parfum, excellent performer, something that a lot of people are having a lot of positive things to say about Homme and Leo, and this is another one that is fantastic. All you Jadoob lovers who smell the sample but you're just not ready to pull the trigger, check this one out, man. It's really good. That pomegranate's so unique. The rose, the pomegranate, really good. All right, y'all, so that's going to wrap up my fall fragrance recommendations for fall 2024. We had a lot of variety here, some masculine takes, some fruity takes, some spicy takes, and just something for everybody. And most importantly, all of these fragrances, they cost less than the originals. So whether it's a $20 to $30 fragrance or a $70 to $80 fragrance, they cost less than the original. And all of these fragrances that these are inspired from are $250 and up. So you do the math. All right, so anybody in the comments, oh, you're recommending $80 clones? Yes, I am. I am, because the experience what you get, it kind of will satisfy. It will satisfy a lot of people out there in the community, and that's what it's about. As long as you love how you smell and you love your experience, that's all that matters. All right, so y'all enjoy, continue to have a great fall. It's just getting off and started down here in the South, enjoying the change of pace in the weather. And you know, we'll be back with some more clone content, some inspired content as we go through the fall, getting ready to knock on the door of winter 2024. All right, y'all, so let me know down below, Smell Good family, are y'all rocking with these, or what are some of your recommendations? What are your experiences with these? What are we talking? Let's talk about it down below in the comments. All right, so until next time, be cool, be safe, take care of yourselves. Y'all know what it is right here, man. Positive energy, positive vibes all the time, baby. Splack it up, splack it down, splack that thing all around. And remember, what you put onto this world, you that's getting ready to type that comment, we're talking about clones, bro. Shh. Yeah, I'm talking to you. Remember, what you put onto this world is exactly what you are going to get back. All right, peace, y'all. To the next one. Splacker.